You got what I want. Only you, baby, only you, you. Ain't never had nobody love me like you do. Ain't never had nobody thrill me through and through. Ain't never had nobody talk to me this way. Nobody that comes close with you loving me. You got what I need. You got what I want. Only you, baby, only you. Ain't never had nobody in my life before. Ain't never had nobody till you came to the door. Ain't never had nobody pick me up my trouble. When I'm down out, girl, you come running over double. You got what I need. Sing it all. You got what I want. Only you, baby, only you. Hey, yeah. Mr. Teddy Pendergrass, yeah. When I steal from the best. I gotta tell you, being here is just the thrill of a lifetime. You guys are so freaking great, I can tell right now. We're gonna have ourselves a party. We're going to have ourselves a party tonight. Okay. I've got a question. I've got a question for you. What's going to be on your tombstone?
Thank God that's over.
I should just leave right now. Because you guys are so friggin' talented, you'd probably all run up here and do a better show than I can do. But I gotta tell you something. I definitely know what's gonna be on my little rock. but you're wrong. This is the late 70s, and I had a band called the Ken Dolls, and we played regularly at a club in New York City called CBGB's. And one day, after a couple of years, we were pretty ensconced there. That was our home club. We played there all the time. And one day, the owner came up to me and said, "Tim, I'm sorry, but you can't play here anymore. You're too erotic." He said, "You're scaring my waitstaff, and I can't have it." And so think about this. I mean, John Hamm did play me on Saturday Night Live. So that's a contender, but that's way, way back. Can you imagine? Band from CBG.
Yeah!
Not too many people can say that. So, a couple of years before that, when we were still on good terms, I went to see one of my childhood heroes. And I went in, and there was a huge coffin, black coffin on the stage. And out of the coffin came a hand with a skull holding a stick. And it had rice in it or something like that, and it was just going, stop, 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 stop. And it was so damn funky, I could have listened to that all night, the whole hour. But I was wondering, who here knows who I'm talking about? I heard a couple people that know, and the rest of you are gonna get a treat. Now, I don't claim to be Screaming Jay Hawkins, but love is love, and I love him. So, and I love this song, so I hope you guys have a good time. And about halfway through, check out the screens behind me, because they're really stupid. I put the horn down for a second because I have something I want to tell you guys. And that is that I'm pretty proud to have been a part of that. I mean, it's kind of cheesy. They got these pink and violet lights everywhere, and they're busting through fake balsa wood doors. Police are driving around in Maseratis on a cop's salary. I didn't get it then, and I don't get it now. But to have been a part, it was the most popular show on TV in the 80s. And so I'm kind of proud of it. You know, just that I've been there. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So, the thing about it is that what I really have to tell you, some people get it and some people don't. But I have been a part of some of the worst turkeys ever. I was once in a movie that was so bad. I said, I was once in a movie that was so bad.
How bad was it?
That's what I wanted. I just gotta tease you guys a little bit, and then we're on the same page. It literally, and you know, this isn't something to laugh about, but it's the truth. And a lot of time has gone by since it. But this movie was so bad that it actually killed the director. He came in like a bright new penny. 2 weeks later, he was on a cane. 2 weeks after that, he was on crutches. 2 weeks after that, he was in a wheelchair. We finished up the filming. He wrote these gorgeous florid notes on beautiful paper to us in his own handwriting, saying, basically, I'm sorry how bad this movie sucks. And I gave up a part in Beetlejuice to do this movie. I know now. No, I don't know now, because I would still do it again today. And I'll tell you what. My childhood hero was the star of this movie. And I am talking about the one and only Mr. Bob Dylan was the star of this movie. I know some people are going to look it up and they're going to say, oh, you know, Bob's been in maybe 3 movies, so it's got to be one of these. Don't see it, really seriously. I mean, a lot of people are into bad movies, but I just wanted to say that, you know, he and I got to be kind of friendly, and I taught his kids some saxophone. He put me in his autobiography. We did a little bit of lyrics and stuff like that together. And so I would not change it for the world. It was the experience of a lifetime. I'm still such a big fan. So I was just wondering, would you guys mind if I played some Dylan for you? All right, this is one of my favorites, 1965. Well, God said to Henry, hey, kill me the son. Ain't say man, what they put me on. God say no, ain't say what. God said you can do what you want, ain't but the next time you see me coming, you better run. Got that right there. Don't wait, say where you want this, kill it down. God say on Highway 61. All right now. Well now, Georgia Sammy out of what he knows. Well, fella Obama when he give it your clothes. He asked for a Harvard, where can I go? I was in the only one place I know. Sam said, tell me, man, I got to run one time now. Well, yes, I think it would be very easily done. Just bring it all down on Highway 61. Well, knock the fingers at the Louis the King. I got 48 red, white, and blue shoestrings and 1,000 telephones that don't ring. Can you tell me where I can get rid of these things? Who the kids and let me think for a minute. Time now. Minutes now. We just gonna put several liters out in the sun. Have it out on Highway 61. Let's go home. Nice to do with you something. I've never said this on stage, but it's true. I'm sorry, I'm sort of blanking out now. Who did Beetlejuice? What's the director's name? Tim Burton. Tim Burton. Right, Tim Burton. When I was auditioning and I got the part, he was on the floor playing with toy cars. He was going, he didn't look at me once. He never said my name, he never gave me any direction. He just went, okay, you can do it. What I would like to know is, are you guys with me, or are you against me? What I need to know is, are you guys really with me, or are you against me? All right, now this is the test as to whether you guys are really with me. Okay? And that is, I'm going to ask you a question, you say what you want. Is it okay if I play an original song?
Yeah!
Yes? Okay. Good. Well, you know what? I feel fairly confident about it because I did play this on tour with Ringo Starr and his all-star band. And so I figured if Joe Walsh liked it, if Todd Rundgren liked it, if Ringo Starr liked it, I got a shot, right? Yeah. All right, let's all have a party. Here's a funky little tune. We like this, we like that. That's right, just we go out and power out. wiggles like that, it's only water, no keeping back, but it's deeply unfair when she wiggles like that. Woo! Why she got to wiggle like that? Oh, come on, baby. Are definitely with me. Thank you so much, guys. You gave it everything you had, and you were friggin' awesome. Now, this is gonna seem a little circuitous to some people, this story, but have you ever been in your car, gotten to where you're going, and there's a song on the radio you never heard before, you don't know who the band is, you don't know what the name of the song is, and you have to stay in your car to hear from the DJ who's playing this song? Right? All right, you ever done that? That's about 107% of this field right here. Because we live for this shit, right? It doesn't matter. You could be going to a doctor's appointment. You could be getting food for your family. I'm sorry. Music comes first. Rock and roll comes first. That's it. Okay. So picture this. I'm on the Warner Brothers studio lot. And I'm auditioning for the Gary Busey part in Lethal Weapon. You think I get done? That kind of a psychotic face. And when I got to my parking spot, there was this song that totally entranced me. And it was a long song, 6-7 minutes long. So I had to wait until I found out who it was so I could go and buy the cassette, which I've signed a couple already tonight. You guys still have your friggin' cassettes. I love that shit, man. Everybody's bringing me vinyl cassettes. Not one CD yet. So, when I get inside, all of the people that were auditioning everybody had gone home. There was nobody there but a bunch of actors who were just shooting the shit, talking about how did it go, what do you think, what'd you think of the part, you think you got a chance. And I was just sat down and we were all just having a laugh about it. And a guy comes over that I never met in my life. He comes by and he points at me and he says, "You play with Tina Turner, don't you?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And he said, "Come with me." And he walked me down the hall, knocked on a door, and behind his desk sat Mr. Joel Schumacher, the director of a movie called The Lost Boy. And he said, "Timmy, I've been trying to get in touch with you for 2 weeks. What the fuck? Do you have a phone? Do you have an agent? Are you in this business at all? Would you like to do a song in my new movie?" I said, "You bet your ass I'd like to do a song in your new movie." So he sends me the song 2 days later. That's the exact same song that made me late for the audition. And I was the second choice. The first choice was the group who originally did the song and wrote it, named The Call. Not too many people remember that from the 80s, The Call. But the problem was that The Call was a Christian band. I love it when I get that. So they didn't want to have anything to do with horror movies or vampires or blood or anything like that. And they hated my performance. They thought that throwing hips into that and grease was an absolute sacrilege. But I don't care, because everybody in this field here, everybody that showed up tonight, as far as I'm concerned, we are all, no matter what, agnostics. Because you just don't know, right? You don't know. We'd all love to know, but we don't. You could go to church 5 times a week, and then you could just take your last breath, and that's it. Total nothing. Or you could be the biggest atheist in the world. Sure, there is no higher power. And you could take your last breath and you see Grandma standing there, or Aunt Lena with the eggplant parmesan. Oh man. You gotta put that on the menu here. Would you put that on the menu here, please? Okay, you gotta call it Lena's eggplant parmesan. You're famous, baby. You're famous. So, I was absolutely ecstatic to do this. And I went in and I loved the song. That was the song that I went and bought the cassette of right after this, meeting with Joel Schumacher. And I still can't believe it. It's almost 40 years now. And I was no spring chicken man. And 40 years later, after 12 seconds in a fucking movie. All these beautiful smiling faces are staring back at me. I am the luckiest motherfucker in the universe. So I want to know one thing. Who feels like going to Vampire Church? I feel the rain, but I still believe. Yes, I still believe. Through the cold and through the heat, through the rain and through the tears, through the crowds and through the trees. Well, I still believe. I still believe. To the end of time for you, like everybody else. Oh yeah, like everybody else. I love it. No way I'm gonna beat Jimmy. That's impossible. So I say, what do you say? We keep this party going. All right, here we go. What I mean, I feel like I wanna go My aunt gave me this. And she said, now, Timothy, I'll give you this if you promise to play it on stage. And I don't know what the fuck's gonna come out of it, quite frankly. But, Aunt Martha, this one's for you. Whether you're up there or you're nowhere, this one's for you. Couple things. First, just thank you so much. This was one of the great nights of my life on stage. Thank you so much. And that lovely lady that I was swapping spits with is my new bride. Everybody say hi to Consuelo Cappello. So Consuelo and I will be back inside where you get your food. And we'll be taking pictures. Everybody that's got like a little yellow ticket or whatever, you come and get that. We're going to be signing all the way through both movies and after, as long as it takes. If it's 6 o'clock in the morning, if it's light out already, we want you guys to get everything you want. Now, I know that it's, on the weekend especially, it's not that I know that this place is really, really reasonable and they do so much for you. So I want to thank you guys so much. You do so much for everybody at a really reasonable price, and we try to do the same thing. And so I just want to say, I do know that, you know, even on the weekend, whatever you're going to do, it's never nothing. You gotta spend some dough. So we try to keep our prices reasonable, and if anybody just wants a greasy hug, that's always on the house.
What's that?
The town's not falling for that one.
All right, everybody. Listen, do me one favor.
It's an experience.
Just a little more sugar. Before I go get my shit and go over to the table over there, there's just one thing I have to say, because I hit a certain milestone in my life, and I am now 70 years old. But you motherfuckers made me feel 25 tonight. So thank you one more time. See you guys back in the cafeteria, all right? Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Like I said, we're here. We are here as long as you want us to be, all right? Thank you so much for letting me play for you guys. It was just really the thrill of a lifetime. Really, really wonderful. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you back there. Bye-bye.